what's going on, guys? It's the Bison Source checking in here, and I'm catching up with our guy, the hardest working promoter in boxing right now, brother Dmitriy Salita. What's going on?
Talk to you, baby. Working hard, working hard,
Yeah,
making it
yeah,
happen, baby.
yeah, for sure, for sure. Like I said, you're definitely on the move as always there, and I just got to get right into it, man. This weekend we had this thing with the fight, IBF super middleweight title fight, man, and I watched that fight, see what was going down, and I'm like, man, what in the world? What in the world were those judges, thinking there? Vladimir Shishkin, definitely was doing his thing there against William Skull over in Germany on Saturday, but the judges, felt otherwise there, man.
Yeah,
What did you think
and
there?
it's pretty incredible, And Vladimir landed and threw almost twice as many punches as William Skull, power punches and jabs and everything else. In the 12th round, Vladimir stunned William Skull. William Skull turned around, spit out his mouthpiece. The referee, instead of deducting a point or at least warning him, walked him over to his corner, gave him 17 seconds to recover. There's a standing eight count, and this is more than twice what the standing eight count would be for a fighter to recover. And on top of that, the German judge gave that round to William Skull. So that's like, what are you watching, man? Uh, there's a lot of rabbit punching, a lot of hitting after the bell, a lot of fouls during the fight. No warning, no points. Numbers don't lie. And again, Vladimir threw and landed twice as many punches, was the aggressor throughout the fight. People say to me, "Oh, Dimitri, I'm so sorry, but man, that's boxing." So I don't buy it. That's boxing. A winner has to be a winner, regardless of where they're at, where the fight takes place. A 100-meter record is the same in the United States, is the same in Germany, is the same in China, or and everywhere else.
Hmm.
So athletics has to be objective, and the right athlete has to win. And in this particular case, it was clearly Vladimir Shishkin. And you know, as you can see, we're doing what we got to do. We're filing appeals,
Yep.
and this is actually an opportunity. Although it looks a bit glim at the moment, but this is an opportunity to raise boxing to the next level and that's done by giving accountability to the judges and ordering a rematch and doing what's right. So my hope and belief is that that'll happen.
No, in reference to that fight there with Vladimir Shishkin and William Skull, we got to see there what goes on with the IBF and correct what was wrong there in that fight on Saturday and have it to the point where Vladimir Shishkin will have that second opportunity to win the IBF super middleweight title. And this could be a similar situation to what happened with O'Shaquie Foster and Robeson Conceição earlier this year. So we could have something like that happen again here in this particular case with Vladimir Shishkin and William Skull.
Exactly. It's a good thing that ranking organizations are making people take accountability and making sure that boxing is equally treated around the world, no matter if it's in the hometown of one fighter or not. A winner is a winner and a loser is a loser. And again, it's not like it's split. It's like, you know, 9.9 out of 10 people and reporters and boxing fans feel that Vladimir Shishkin won that fight unanimously. So, uh, my job as a promoter is to protect my fighters and to um, do what I do, which is file a protest and hopefully justice will be served.
Now, of course, you have your project there with Big Time Boxing USA, of course, that started in February. And you had the last event that was in Puerto Rico last Saturday. Now, kind of like going to how good that pretty much that series has been, from the first show until now, including having the partnership with the Zone, being able to televise these events.
Yeah, I'm very grateful for the partnership with the Zone. It's a big deal that it gives our fighters the opportunity to fight on television for the fans around the world to see them. The fight happened in Puerto Rico, which has been one of the hotbeds of boxing talent, produced some of the greatest fighters in the sport of boxing, and it kind of has been deserted for some time. So, like the state of Michigan, city of Detroit, that produced like legends like Tommy Hearns, the Kronk Boxing Gym, and some of the greatest fighters in the sport. A lot of similarities with San Juan or Puerto Rico, that produced Trinidad and Miguel Cotto and the like. So, uh, you know, we are uh, a boxers, a boxing fans company, and we're looking to discover the next gem and to promote them and to present them to the world of boxing. And I believe that Michigan and Puerto Rico, is where it's at.
Gotcha. I mean, this is, something that you were talking about here with our previous conversations in reference to expanding big time boxing. And, to have that, event there in Puerto Rico is huge there. You had, a number of your fighters included in that particular event there were Juan Carrillo, Joshua Pagan, and DeVille Smith included. And they were able to get the wins there on that fight card. What did you think of their performances there?
I think all of them did great. DeVell, obviously just for the last minute opponent, did what he had to do, got rid of him in the first round. Shows a lot of promise, a lot of potential. Juan Carrillo beat Lenny Castillo, who's world tested, went the distance with Bivol, fought for the world title. Tough guy, capable guy. I believe the best name on Juan's record, and he showed his skills. He's ready to step up with some of the bigger and better names in the division. Joshua Pagan just keeps progressing, keeps getting better. I believe one of the hottest prospects at 135 pounds. He showing different dimensions, keeps improving and raising his game. And he has Puerto Rican heritage, and really the fans came out in groves to support him. And he has a great personality, and I'm very happy about his progress.
Yeah, no doubt, no doubt. With Pagan and Smith, they've been featured in a couple of these big time boxing cards here this year, and they've been able to, come up the ranks there in their respective divisions. So it's been
You know,
very,
and yeah, and that's what the show is about. It's about fighters stepping up and continuing their progress, and for the boxing fans and the media to be able to watch it and to follow it. And that's you see it with Pagan throughout the year with Devel, um, Adriel Holmes, and some of the others, and Vladimir Shishkin fought on a March show for the world title. So I believe that with the continuing of the series of the show, we're gonna have we're gonna develop top contenders, and top champions, and top stars. And my goal is for this series to be the talent development platform in the world of boxing.
yep, no doubt, no doubt. And you had, of course, the recent signees that we talked about earlier there. That's part of Salita Promotions that's been on that those big time boxing USA cards, including the one that featured Claressa Shields there against Vanessa Jones for that heavyweight title. Now, speaking of Claressa Shields, who won the heavyweight title, was recently posted there by Claressa Shields, shared on the Salita Promotions social media page that she is aiming to return to the super welterweight division. Is she close to getting a fight made there that could be around like early 2025?
Yes, early 2025 is the right time. Her movie's coming out on December 25th. Uh, and I believe that it's going to take Clarissa's popularity to the next level. And uh, Claressa is a generational athlete, generational talent. She still has a lot more to give. Her brand has a lot more to grow. Uh, I don't think the next fight is going to be at 154 pounds, but later in the year, it is possible that we'll try to make some of the bigger fights. And again, you know, it's very seldom that a fighter goes up in weight and down to weight, but it's Claressa's dedication to make the biggest and the best fights and to
Mm-hmm.
fight the best. And it'll be evident. It has been evident, and it'll be evident again as her popularity raises.
Yeah, no doubt, no doubt. I mean, hey, that's what it is being the GOAT. So,
That's
whether it's
right.
here at, super welterweight, heavyweight, middleweight, super middleweight, she'll do what it takes in order to get the best fights made.
Exactly. Exactly.
Yeah, for sure. Now, any updates there on the heavyweights there under Salita Promotions? I know you have, like, for example, Jermaine Franklin, who, has scored two consecutive wins since his fight against Anthony Joshua, including one earlier this year. I think it was around May. Is there anything in line for him?
Uh, Not yet. We're working on some significant form, but it hasn't panned out just yet. But I have a lot of belief in Jermaine, and he's shown his world-class abilities against Dillian White and against Anthony Joshua. Um, and the goal for him is to get into the mix with some of the better names in the division for sure.
Yeah, no doubt. Yeah, we got to put them in position to, fight these contenders in the heavyweight division. I know that, the heavyweight division has been very busy. Of course, with the whole involvement there with Riyadh season, Turkey Al Sheikh, and we've had a number of these heavyweights be involved in the Riyadh season cards out there. So, we got to get, Jermaine Franklin possibly involved in one of those Riyadh season cards here in the near future, if possible.
100%, 100%. Yes, for sure.
Yep. Now, later today, one of your fighters should be scheduled for action as Maquan Williams takes on Levisus Williams on Pro Box TV. Maquan is ranked there in the WBO and wants to get closer to a world title shot. How close
So
he is from that opportunity?
I believe that Makwan is a very talented junior welterweight, very exciting. He's working with Lou DiBella. I'm not involved with his career, but I
Okay.
do wish him all the best. And I'm support what Lou is doing, what Jaquan is doing, and wish him all the best for sure.
Ah, gotcha. Yeah, so I know that you recently split with him, but yeah, he's supposed to be in action there over in the New York area there later tonight. Now, one quote from you in a recent article is, even though it's not easy and there are challenges, who you are will not stand in the way of who you become. And that to
But
me
you,
is the American dream, right? Now, as
oh,
you
yes,
were inducted to the 2024 class of the Jewish Sports Heritage Association Hall of Fame earlier this year, can you provide a quick reflection on what that meant to you and how you could continue to contribute to the sport as a promoter?
I started boxing at Star City Boxing Club in Brooklyn, New York, and I stood out because of where I came from and kind of my background. But I connected with many of the fighters in the gym and coaches that went on to become my lifetime friends and that are friends with still today. This started in 1995, and I was able to accomplish a lot of my goals in boxing. Winning the U.S. Nationals and the under 19 Nationals and the Golden Gloves, and having a good professional career and experiencing many of the great things that I have dreamed of since I was a kid. And Through hard work and determination, this is why my family immigrated to the United States to be able um, to give the chance to your hard work to pay off. Uh, because there's always challenges and it's not a smooth ride. However, I believe in this country, and I believe that through hard work and determination and perseverance, you're able to accomplish. And I'm very grateful that as a boxer, I've been able to accomplish many of my goals. And I believe that a lot of those experiences set me up for what I'm doing today as a promoter. Um, and and uh, and I'm very ambitious to use my experience for the improvement of the sport of boxing.
Gotcha. And with those continued contributions that you've had and continue to have there, you're just working towards making boxing a very very great sport, and you're just definitely looking forward to more contributions there from you in the future, and get you also in that International Boxing Hall of Fame there in Canastota, New York. Yeah, we're
Oh,
going to
from you, from your Monte Garcia, please, please. That's great. I love it.
so yeah, we're definitely going to work on that. Now, is there anything else there that you want to update the fans there of Salita Promotions?
I'm working on our next show, which is going to be in December, and always grateful for the coverage from you continuously, and look forward to big news soon.
Gotcha. Once again, big thanks here for Brother Dmitriy Salita for taking the time here to talk with the Boxing Source. And, hey, you're always on the move. So I know you got to be getting back to work, man. So I'll catch you later on.
Thank you, man. I appreciate it. Thank you. Always good to be on. Thanks,
Yeah,
man.
no doubt.